Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arab Abaya coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, Time. I got this quick clip where this brother was talking about how time is speeding up. And the Bible supports that, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he doesn't live in the same time that we do. His time is different, in the scriptures, which I'm going to go to 2 Peter's. It talks about how his time and our time is not on the same time. We're not on the same time wave, So let me go to that. Let me go to that first. Let me go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. It says, but beloved, be not ignorant unto one thing, that one day is with the Lord 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. So one day for us is 1,000 years. One day for Yahweh is 1,000 years for us, and 1,000 years for us is just one day to him. If you picture yourself and you're watching a movie, you're able to fast forward it, slow it down, rewind it, slow motion it, because you're not caught in that time. You're outside of it. You're controlling it. You're above it. But that's the same way Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is with us. He could fast forward time. He could slow time down. He could pause it. Let me show you that. I want to go to, where do I want to go? I want to go to Joshua chapter 10, verse 12. It says, then spoke Joshua to the Lord in the day that when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, sun, stand thy still upon Gideon, and thy moon, and in the valley of Jalar, I think that's a Jalar. And it said, and the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood in the midst of the heaven, and hasted not to go down about the whole day. So again, it's showing you where the Lord took and had the time stand still. There's an example of that. So anyway, let me go ahead and play this video. I thought this video was very interesting and biblical. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Check this out.
Time has been sped up, and I think God has sped up time, because if he did not speed up time, then we all would be doomed. Right. Did you guys hear that scientists have said that they have measured time, and in comparison to what time was before, time is now, like a minute is now 45 seconds, which means for every minute, 15 seconds we've lost. So I asked ChatGPT, if 45 seconds was a minute, how quickly would time go by? ChatGPT said that time will be moving 33% quicker, and what that would mean for a month would be that a 30-day month would pass in 22 and a half days. And so a month would feel like it ended a week sooner. The crazy thing about this is that when you continuously, if you say 2 months or 3 months, or you say a year, it's crazy. If you say a year, this would be about 274 days that a year would take. And a year takes, obviously, 365 days. But a year would finish about 91 days earlier.
Wow.
And some people find it hard to comprehend that if God is outside of time, then he can fast forward time from the outside because he is not in it. Similar to when you watch a movie, you are not in the movie, which means you can fast forward through the movie, you can rewind, you can do whatever you want, and the people in the movie will not be affected because they can't, they can't feel it, they can't see it, because you're doing it from the outside of time. They're just going to continue to do their script in real time. So God has sped up time. That is my belief. Also, do what you will with this type of information. This is Revelation 12:12, and it says that, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and to the sea. The devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. Another thing, Matthew 24, verse 22, it says that if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. So you can look at the days being shortened, meaning like he's cutting it off at a certain point in time, or you can look at it as like time speeding up so the days can be shortened. And so you get to a certain time quicker. So I think that time has been sped up.
Wow. Yeah, that was a good way of looking at it. I want to go to another precept. I want to go to Job chapter 14, verse 5. It says, seeing that his days are determined, the number of months are with thee, the hours appointed are bounds that he cannot pass. So again, this is another example of Esau is not going to be able to pass a certain point of time, you know. So the days are either going to speed up, you know, or shorten, you know. But Esau is, you know his time is coming to an end. I want to go to another precept. I'm going to go to Mark. I want to go to Mark chapter 13, verse 20. It says, except the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh would be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he has chosen, he has shortened the days. So again, we understand that the Lord is in control of everything, not Esau, not the devil. The Lord is in control of everything that happens. And he's shortening the time, because if he didn't do that, then none of us would be saved, especially his elect, you know. So we got to understand that. I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to next time, Lord willing. Shalom.